Yo, it's Crogol. Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet Violet Wi-Fi battle. Today, I got a pretty cool team. It's One Piece themed. Anyway, today's star, I was hoping it was Typhlosion, but it was not. No. It was our Moltres, surprisingly. But enough chatter. Let's get into it here. So, leading off, they come out with Orthworm, and we are leading an L. And I think you guys know what this bug does at this point, right? This thing, Sticky Web, turn 1, easy peasy, we got Sash, we're not worried, we're good, right? Okay. Turn 1, he's like, hey yo, easy peasy, you're getting up hazards, I'm getting up hazards, we got it going, let's go. We're locked in. Okay, anyway, turn 2 now. I'm thinking, I kind of just want to, like, save this thing for later, right? So I'm going to Volt Switch here. We get a crit. He has Citrus Berry. And if you guys know what Orthworm does, you know what he's about to do. And you know that it's not too legal in Smogon. Anyway, it's fine, though. It's fine. It's alright. Shedtail's okay. It's alright. Okay? Anyway, we bring out our Garchomp here. As he goes for the move. Lives on 1 HP. Literally 1 HP. And, you know, if I get Stealth Rocks up, he's a goner, right? He's a goner. But I'm kind of scared of what this thing wants to go into. He goes into Meowscarada here. Meowscarada gets its sub up with Shedtail. And, more importantly, we see that it is not Boots, which means it could be Life Orb, it could be Choiced, we don't know yet. Either way, I'm contemplating, do I go for Dragon Tail here, or do I go for Stealth Rock? I go for Stealth Rock. They go for Play Rough. They've got Play Rough. Good thing Arlong is tanky, because that was a normal Garchomp spread that would have KO'd. But he takes his Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin damage, and we're just going to get our rocks up, right? So, Orthworm, when he comes back out, he's a goner, right? He's a goner. Now, I want to save Arlong here. I'm like, man, what do I go into? Nothing really wants to take a hit from this thing. I guess I can just go into either Ace or Boundman here. You know, tank a hit and then retaliate, right? So I'm gonna go into Boundman this turn. We are Choice Banded. I have Grassy Glide. He's no longer a grass type. So this is kind of good for us, right? Right? Hopefully. I don't know. We got our Grassy Surge up here. We're looking good. And I just realized, you know, I got 3 starters, he's got 3 starters. Kind of a fun match, huh? Anyway, that does a little bit over half. He lowers our attack, which, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. We're still Adamant Choice Band. Anyway, more importantly, we get our Grassy Glide heal off here. We're going to outspeed, of course, and discard that little stuffed animal. Goodbye, buddy. Wish they would make that a real Pokemon. That'd be super cool. Anyway, he goes for Play Rough yet again. I'm guessing he is choiced in some fashion at this point, but I can't be sure just yet. On this turn, I can just go for one more Grassy Glide, and he stays in, nearly KOs him. He goes for another Play Rough. I think he'd miss one of these, right? Anyway. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. So, this turn, I am going to go into, I'm thinking Enel. Between Ace and Enel at this point. I'm actually going to go into Enel because Enel is faster. And if this thing is Scarfed, I don't want any unnecessary damage on Ace for eruptions later on. So, I am just going to go ahead. Looking at his team here. I'm just going to go for Energy Ball in case he wants to, you know, save this thing, which is completely fair. It's still in a good health range. So he does switch. He does save this thing. He goes into the Garchomp here. I can't speak. I can't speak. Anyway, go to the Garchomp here, just like I predicted. He's going to take this energy ball to the face. It's going to do quite a bit of damage to this thing here. And we're both healing, right? We're both healing, we're grooving. If he goes for Earthquake, we're fine, right? So I'm just going to go for another energy ball here. Gets another crit. Anel is nasty. Anel is nasty this battle. He's on 1 HP, and we avoid the Stone Edge as well, which is amazing for us. Anel is kind of putting the team on the back right now for a lead Sash Pokemon. Anyway, we can just go for one more energy ball here if he wants to save this thing, so be it. But he does not. He sacks the Garchomp. Down goes their Shark. So, now we're up a Pokemon. We're looking good. We're grooving. And they're like, oh man, what do I want to go into now? What do I want to go into now? They're going to go into Skeledirge. They're going to go into Skelly Boy here. We have a perfect answer in Uda, so I am not scared of this thing whatsoever. If he wants to, like, Willow me, that is completely fine. But I'm just going to Volt Switch here, get some free chippy damage off here. And out comes our Primarina, right? Let's find out. Let's find out how much damage this Skelly is going to do to our Assault Vest Primarina here. He goes for Torch Song. Of course, that is resisted. It does basically nothing. It's basically nothing. That was a crit, too. Crit for crit this battle, man. Everyone's getting crits this battle. All right. Fair and balanced. This turn, I'm thinking Surf is not going to knock it out from this range because I think it's bulky. So I'm just going to go for Second Noise here. Block him from healing. As he goes for Slack Off. Great prediction on my part here. And this turn, I can just Moonblast and KO this thing. For sure. For sure. If it doesn't, we're fine. But pretty sure we KO this thing, right? Yep. Down goes Mr. Skelly here. Goodbye, buddy. Goodbye. Now we're up, what is it, 6-4 at this point? We're in a great spot here. He's going to set out his Meowscarada yet again. Of course, he's going to take his Stealth Rock, chippy damage, and lower his speed. Because he ain't Boots. And, of course, I don't want to stay on this this Flower Trick at all. At all, right? So, looking at my team, Expendable Member is definitely an L, right? Because it was a lead. I definitely want to save Arlong for their Quackable and maybe even their Garganacl. So, out comes an L yet again here. And, you know, we're taking our rock damage. That's fine. That's fine. He locks himself in the Flower Trick. And I say locks himself in because at this point I am 100% sure this thing is Scarfed. As you guys are going to find out next turn here, right? So he gets a crit. That's fine. I am just going to go ahead, go for Thunder, get the most maximum amount of damage possible, right? He goes for Flower Trick, outspeed with a -1, so he is 100% Scarf. Down goes an L. He was a trooper. He did great. An L's great. All right. So we know 100% sure this thing is Scarfed here. So I can send in the champion of this battle, Mr. Marco himself, Mr. Marco Phoenix. So, knowing that he is Scarfed, of course he's going to always crit me with Flower Trick. That is completely fine. I'm going to set up in his face. If he wants to switch, that is completely fine. I'm going to get my agility off. That's doing a good chunk, right? That's doing a good chunk. And, you know, we're just going to agility up. We're just going to agility up. We are definitely faster than this thing now. Now I'm just going to plot here. If he drops me below 50% HP, we're going to get a +3 from the +2 that we already get from the nasty plot here with our Berserk ability. So, he stays in, goes for the Flower Trick, brings us below half. We can live one more for sure. But more importantly, Berserk triggers. Berserk triggers. And knowing what he has in the back, I'm just going to Fire Wrath here. I'm not going to get greedy. I'm +3 already. I do not care. And we take down the Scarfed Meowscarada. So, probably thinking to yourself, what is he going to bring out, right? This thing is set up, this thing is a monster, and I still have my Terra available. He sends out his Garganacl. Yes, sir, Mr. Pyramid Salt Rock himself. And a Marco Phoenix. So, this turn I'm going to Terra here. I did not want to take a Rock type move from this thing. If he wants to go for that, and we're going to go for Fire Wrath, of course. Fire Wrath has a 20% chance to flinch, so that is what I'm hoping for, because I definitely don't think I can knock this thing out in one hit just yet. Just yet. But that is okay, A-okay. So we're going to go for Fire Wrath here. That is going to chunk him for big damage. Does not flinch. It goes for Recover, which is completely fine. Because it doesn't bring him above that threshold to get one shot by Fiery Wrath. So this turn, sadly, is going to be the last turn here. Marco Phoenix is doing so well. He swept them right out of the battle. He's going to forfeit this turn. So with that, I thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.